Hey Taurus, welcome to your general love read. This is for the end of January going into middle of February. So we're pulling in that full moon to new moon energy with the Mercury retrograde. Okay, this is just a general though, so it may not resonate. The roles can be reversed. I could be picking up on the third party energy, so not your own. So just take what feels light for you and leave the rest. Now, I do have to tell you, the song that Spirit started singing in my head the second I started the energy for Taurus was a very old rock song. And it's, it goes, 'cause we're back for more. I turn away, you're back for more. So we'll see how that relates to the rest of your reading, but I just had to share that. So anyway, back from the barn. Maybe I'm back for more. Maybe that's what it is. And if you're new here, welcome. I am a special kind of special. And just know that I'm intuitive. So sometimes what I share with you is not going to be a traditional tarot read, okay? That's why I say take what feels light and leave the rest. As well, for those of you that are my regulars, the reading is going to be a little bit different today because, swear to you, Spirit was like, I want this deck and this deck and this deck and this deck and this deck out today. And because it's for the week. And so instead of doing my usual like take over the whole desk sort of reading, no, I've got a little square. So we're morphing it, all right? So let's see what is going on here for my Taurus. All right. We will see. Please, if you are new and you haven't subscribed, liking, commenting, subscribing, it is a very beautiful way to contribute to the algorithms, because everything's about algorithms. We were just laughing on Facebook with a friend. She called someone a biatch on Facebook, but it was a dear friend and it was a term of endearment, okay? And the comment got blocked by Facebook because of abuse, because that's bullying. And it made me laugh because someone was reporting my videos and it could have just been the algorithm that was picking up on the word sex and the love, sex, and emotion. And it was saying that my thumbnails contained nudity and or sexual explicit content, which made me laugh because I'm like, yeah, you might occasionally get, well, okay, so it's more than occasionally, you may get a little cleavage shot, but I said, are you serious, YouTube? And YouTube was like, oh, sorry, we were wrong. So I just found that really funny. Okay, so let's see what is going on here for Taurus. Let me see. One more card, Spirit Wands. All right. And then they give me two. Okay. So I like to pull for the collective before we start the reading. That way, if the rest of it doesn't resonate for you, you've gotten some guidance for Spirit. And I pull from my personally channeled Mindset Unicorn Mindset and Affirmation deck. Okay. It's about coming into power and following your purpose here, okay? Solar plexus, root chakra. When you do that, when you follow in your power and your passion and your soul purpose, that's where you get the happiness. And I feel almost like you're on this sort of journey, on this path, and perhaps it's guiding you. Perhaps, time at the beach, move to the ocean, or it's just saying that, this might take a little while until summer to get you to where you really want to be. Okay, the intention here is about kind of a return to innocence, looking at life in a lighter way. We've gotten so dark and so serious lately. And it really will be a piece of a puzzle to complete a cycle that you've been on. The lessons that you're learning here. Number 1, virtue. And Spirit says, virtue is your second nature. Is it really, Taurus? Let me know. So you are holding onto a perception of right or wrong in a situation. So that's the overall energy, okay? But how it kind of relates a little bit more is that I'm imposing a current judgment based on social morality. So whatever this decision that you've come into, that it's wrong, it's right, it's what society says is wrong or right, okay? Think of society as the algorithms, okay? The algorithms are telling you this is wrong or right, and you're just kind of playing into it. You also get dream. You're working through the challenges of your situation in higher realms. And this is quantified as I can communicate with my desires when I close my eyes tonight. So you may be dreaming about someone, or it's just guiding you to make sure that you are, when you wake up in the morning, if you are remembering dreams, to write them down, okay? Because that's really important. Believe me, like the other day, it was really funny. The dream that I had was then, just to make sure I got it, Spirit sent me another example a little later in the day. And I was like, yep, I got it, Spirit. But you have to write these things down. It's the same thing when I do my shamanic journeys. I write it down because you never know what other messages you're going to get later on by looking at it and thinking about what was the symbolism in this. You know, in my latest journey, I was being twirled, okay? Well, twirling is about spirals. Spirals are about energy, okay? Manifestation. So important to go back and look at those details. The overall energy here is a decision, 2 of Wands. And for some reason, I feel like we have been seeing this decision pop up in your current energies read for quite a while now. And you're getting closer to it because this card, the 2 of Wands, is unity. All right, so things are starting to blossom that are leading you in the direction of being able to make a decision. In the past here, 8 of Swords. Okay, I feel like you held yourself back from something, but the only person that you were hurting was yourself. Current energy here, 10 of Wands. So there's a move forward that you want, but are you doing it out of responsibility, or are you actually breaking yourself free finally from feeling responsible for others and doing something for yourself? Future energy is when you get the new adventure. You finally make a decision. You take that leap of faith. You are like, things are feeling like they're starting to grow and move, and I'm ready for it. And you take some action. All right. So let's go ahead and get a little more clarity if I can reach this deck. That is matcha in hot water. That is the only thing I get at Starbucks. And it depends on who rings me up. I can pay $3 for a cup of hot water and 2 scoops of matcha. They'll be like, we have to ring it up as a special tea. Please. All right, let's look at this 8 of Swords. Okay, it's interesting here because you may have gotten bored waiting for someone to get their shit together, okay? Because I've got the Empress here who's going through this healing process and not really giving very much. And you're looking for clarity here with the Ace of Swords. But we also have, okay, 4 of Cups. And I feel like in this deck, it's about the boredom. You may have just in the past just been like, you know what? I've waited as long as I can wait. Like, I just can't wait anymore. It's just dragging on like the extent of my lifetime. And you moved on. Okay, current energy. You're glad you moved on. Because I feel like someone has come into your life here that is a very divine connection. And that's why you're trying to figure out this movement forward. Because it was a surprise, but it also, Spirit's like, it broke the mechanical algorithms, okay? Yeah, and it was divine timing for it. You were ready for this shakeup. You were ready to go the extra mile. You know, Spirit never brings the big guns in until we've advanced enough to be able to work through it. And so that's kind of where you are. But I do feel, because we've got this split here, that there's a distance of some sort between you and this person. And that was like a kaboom in my brain. Okay, future energy. You're going to take over creating what's for you. Okay? The Emperor. The Emperor's like, now I'm going to get active on this Ace of Wands. Okay? For what? For the Queen of Wands. Okay? Okay, they're not going to go on until we talk about the Queen of Wands. So let me put this down for a minute. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Wands. Thank you. Okay, Queen of Wands with the Knight of Wands. This could be someone that's a little bit older than you, but it's someone that is just inside of your head. Okay, like you can't break free. This is about second chances for you. And you're really trying to move yourself forward, but you are still holding yourself back. There's a little bit of a release here, but this King of Swords is tied down, okay? Bottom of the deck, you do recognize this deep connection here, but it's a lot of, the action is a lot in your head. There we have it, okay? 9 of Cups. Because this is everything you wished for. It's kind of like there's a weight here. You may have 2 choices. And maybe that's everything you've wished for, to suddenly be like, I'm in charge. So I do feel like, because we've got King of Swords here, okay, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like somebody's transforming. This Queen of Swords is transforming, okay? And they're moving into emotional waters, which for me, this is the steps towards becoming the Queen of Cups. You may be taking recognition, but you are still tied up in your head here on this Queen of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck, you don't want to choose. Okay, even if it feels wrong to not choose, you're like, I don't want to choose. I'm not ready to choose. I'm trying to figure out how to create whatever this is that I want to create for myself. And I'm enjoying this little bit of ecstasy that I'm having here with actually having, all right, a little bit of a chase going on. Okay, this 2 of Wands over here, the overall energy, yeah, it's sparked by this spark, this fire, this passion and flame, okay? And you were guided to follow your passions. Your passions will take you here, okay, to the King of Cups. So it's important that you remember, okay, do not let your insecurities, because I was really feeling this sort of sword-based energy when we were first starting, even though I saw a bunch of wands. For some reason, that 8 of Swords was just sticking with me. Okay, and that's right here, okay, the 7 of Swords. There's a lot of insecurities, a lot of secrets. Don't let yourself get too deep into this secretive area where you don't allow yourself to be what it is that you want to be. Okay? And get what you want to get. Don't miss out on the sunshine, is what Spirit's saying. So I'm going to use my Dreamscape sort of deck here that kind of looks at what's under the surface to get a little deeper, pull through that moon energy. Okay. So tell me more about the Empress. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I feel like the Empress was like, I don't want to get my hands dirty. Okay, I don't have time for this. I'm doing my duties. Okay, this was someone in your past that they would pay 0 attention to you until you get bored, and then boom, here I am. I do feel like this was a karmic soulmate, okay, that could have had a lot of those mirroring energies with you. Okay, and you got bored here, 4 of Swords, because the message was not getting across. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Okay, I feel like you cut it off because it was like, who knows what's going on here. You didn't have patience for this person to dig through everything that they were going through to show up and be your person. And some people may think that sounds very callous, but there's only so long you can wait. All right? Okay, so current energy, the Lovers here. This is the person that sparks your flame. And you're like, fill my cup up, even if you're filling it up with deception. Okay? So they're singing to me now the Bloody Valentine. Okay? I don't do fake love, but I'll take some from you tonight. I know I've got to go, but I might just miss the flight. I can't stay forever. Let's play pretend and treat this night like it'll happen again. Okay? This person is like it's like you're dancing here. Okay? The back and forth banter with yourself. All right, it's going to bring a lot up to the surface for you, probably especially during the retrograde, and there we have it. Okay, transformation, Page of Cups. So this is new. All right. And Page of Wands. Okay, it's taking this new action, this sort of leap of faith, creates this tower moment. And unknowingly, you're kind of making a decision here. You're going towards what you want without really doing it. You still may feel like you are torn in the past and watching someone, but if you look deeply at the actions that you're making, it will showcase that you are taking steps forward. Okay? The ecstasy that you're feeling, however, is a very deceptive energy, okay? Spirit is guiding you to crack open your heart and allow your true emotions to guide your actions in this. All right, and then we've got the 10 of Cups. What I say, crack it open. There's the egg. So cracking this open is very important. If you're stubborn, okay, you're going to stay a little bit stagnant here. Okay, Queen of Swords here, waiting, all right, on the Four of Wands. And there we've got Queen of Swords again, okay? So it's waiting for this knowledge that everything's moving forward. Five of Wands, though, they may feel like it's a trap because you can't decide between the two. Okay, Queen of Wands comes across very giving, but Queen of Wands also has an agenda here with the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there is an agenda here. And there we have the Moon, okay, that you are not seeing. I feel like this might be a lesson that you haven't learned yet about the alchemy of manifestation and following your heart. Because Nine of Cups here twice now, and the Nine of Cups clarified by the Queen of Cups. Okay, understanding that just because someone, the Queen of Cups may be like, okay, this is where I draw the line. Just because someone has boundaries doesn't mean that they're the wrong choice, okay? Okay, so if you follow your heart with the King of Cups here, okay, you are kind of removing the old pattern of heartbreak, okay, that's associated with this old pain that you have from inner childhood wounds. And there's the Tower, okay, following your heart is the Tower. It's about no longer playing the games. And especially I feel like the game really has been with yourself. Okay, it has been with your own mind playing tricks on you. All right, with the Six of Swords. Okay, and then you have the awareness to take an action forward. Okay, I feel like you'll still be at a distance from this person, but you've got to get past the illusions to figure out that the heart over the passion is the direction to go. And for some of you, it may take, you know, a full cycle from full moon to full moon in order for you to figure that out. For others, it could take longer. All right, so let's go ahead and get Oracle. Thank you. Okay, so Goose, inner knowing. All right, let me put on my glasses because it's been a long day and now my eyes are like bothering me. Okay, where did I put my? I think they're in my purse. Hold on. I know. But you want me to read this stuff, don't you? There they are. I knew they were in there. All right, I knew it. Here they are. All right. Ta-da. I can see. I took them in case I got pulled over because they'll be like, well, if you can't read little letters without your glasses. Okay. So, you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Okay, and it really is about knowing the way home. Okay, Sea otter, happiness. And I love this because there's like a little family of otters. And they're hanging out with these cool little puffins. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Okay, so if you follow love, it is this emotional safety. Okay. And we get another one of love. Dear, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And I love that there's the little birds there, which are messengers. Okay, so there's little messengers coming to kind of bring you and this love together. Raccoon, inventor. I do think someone might be an inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. I was about to say ingenuity again. Maybe you are an inventor and they're saying try again. And practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. And there's the transformation going on here. There's 3 raccoons and there's the transformation. Okay. We also have the 3 pine cones. So I do feel like there's going to be a little timing of the 3. Okay. Where you're going to have to take a minute and decide, right? So they want one more oracle. And then I'm going to move into the extended. I'll give you a little sneak peek, of course. But the extended and the spiritual mastery are now available on both Patreon in the members program and then also over on Vimeo. Okay. On Patreon, you have a couple of different choices of tiers. And they both have the Monday through Friday, you versus them, all signs reading. The one just has the extendeds, and then the other one has the extendeds and the spiritual mastery. Over on Vimeo, you'll be able to, and the links are both down below, but over on Vimeo, you'll be able to either get just one video that you want to watch, or you can pay $11.11 and you'll get access to all the videos that are there for 72 hours. Okay, of course, we've only got a couple of days worth there so far, but your extended will be there, okay, as will your spiritual mastery. Also, I was going to put the current energy up today, but I'm going to have to splice it together because it went into 2, so we'll see if I can get that done or not. But I am planning on putting the current energies there as well. Okay, so you get Capricorn. I use angel number 22. Okay, this to me is about knowing within the unknown that you are moving towards something. It's also about finding that stability. And I feel like it's kind of a balancing, like 22, right? It's a balancing of decisions and making sure that the choice that you take is really the one that you will use. Okay, the one that you will want. And it's like, okay, you buy a shirt and it's like your favorite. And maybe you bought 20 shirts, but you wear the same shirt all the time because it's your favorite. Well, make sure that you're choosing your favorite. Okay. So I am going to move there into the extended. You'll have a little sneak peek here before I move into the spiritual mastery, which is where spirit guides you with lessons for you, for the growth coming out of the situation. I kind of feel like it really is going to be about how do you follow your true heart. Okay, because it feels like it's a struggle here based on past connections. So we'll see. All right. In the extended, I'm going to look at your person, see what's going on with them, see what their intentions are, potential outcomes. All right. So much love, Taurus. I will see you next time. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on here, okay, with this person. All right. Okay, so this person, okay, if you start doing the comparison game, this person is going to know, okay? They're going to understand that you're making choices, okay? Overall energy here is about passion, is about the root chakra, is about this knowing of what it is that, you know, that you want is coming from that place of maintaining the fire within, which takes more than just the fire, right? It's got to be something you breathe in.